So today I thought I'd give wild camping a go. I have spent the last month or so collecting my kit, and I thought before I head up into the mountains or in unknown territory, I should test it all out beforehand, just to make sure that one, I'm not too cold, and two, I've got everything that I need. And there are lots of reasons and benefits as to why testing your kit is important. I suppose I could have done it in my back garden, but this is an area that I came to quite a lot as a child. It's an island that's owned by some family friends, and we spent a lot of time here as kids playing around out on the river. So I asked them if I could come and test out all my gear here, and they said yes, which is wonderful, and it just makes it feel a bit more exciting than just being in my back garden. So my car's less than a kilometre away, so if anything does go wrong or there's something drastically missing or not working, I can just pack up and head home. My main concern is the temperature, and that I get cold sitting on my sofa with my heating on. So this is really going to test me, but I'm pretty sure I've got everything that I need. And hey, that's why I'm here, to test it all out and make sure that I'm going to be okay. I've been camping a handful of times. It's never been on my own, and it's never been in the winter. So this is going to be interesting. I think it's time I put my tent up. I've never put a tent up on my own. So we'll see how I get on. It should be amusing, if nothing else. So that's it, done. I gotta say, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I think it took me 15 minutes. I started filming, less than 14 minutes. So for someone who's only put up a tent a handful of times with help, that was really easy to do. That is the Vango Banshee 200. I got it second hand because I didn't want to spend loads of money on a tent that I potentially wasn't going to use, because I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it or not. But yeah, that was really easy to put up. I guess I'm going to start blowing up my sleep mat and things like that now. Yeah, good start. Yeah, there's not a lot of space in here. You'd struggle to get two people in it, but it will do for me. Yeah, nice. And I've got this little section out here that I can keep my boots in or whatever. I have invested in a Thermarest Neoair Xtherm. This is brand new out the pack. I'm guessing. I literally have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just going to read the instructions. I think this is going to take me longer than the tent. Why can't I? Right. What am I doing wrong, people? You'd think it would just... Nope. Yay! I think this is going to take ages. It doesn't really look like it's working, so I think I must be doing something wrong. But I'm going to keep trying. It might just take a while. I'll move you over here for a minute. So I've already been doing this the same amount of time as it took me to put up the tent. And it's still flat as a pancake, so I'm just going to keep going. I have no idea what the time is. Probably about 3 o'clock-ish, maybe a little bit later. So I've got a while yet. I'm not that worried about getting the fire started. So I just keep going with blowing up this poxy mat. I think already I'm like, yeah, I'm going to invest in a electric pump, a battery powered one. We'll see. So as I've given up blowing up the mat, I've decided to collect some firewood. This is where I'll be having the fire. This is where we have had fires before. We have them all the time here when we're here. So I know that the owners are happy for me to do so. I've never started a fire on my own though. Usually when I come here it's left to other people and I just help collect wood and do that kind of thing. So this will be interesting. We'll see how I get on. So I'm just going to collect some wood really. Make sure I've got what I need. So what I've done is I've gone around and I've collected up some wood of all varying sizes. I've never done this before. I've never started a fire, not even out in the world. So I've watched a few videos. I've collected some of this. It's dead. It's got little bits of fluff in it. I'm hoping it'll catch. First one didn't go according to plan. Okay, so we got that going. That's good. I'll try not to set fire to myself though. Yeah, I just got to keep an eye on it and keep adding twigs to it. So I'm just going to have to keep collecting stuff. I've got my head torch, so I think it's going to start getting dark now. But yeah, so far so good. So I'm back to trying to inflate this epoxy mat. But got my fire going, so I'm happy. Just keep blowing, I guess. Oh, also for afterwards, oh yeah, got myself a little beer. So I've done it, and it was something really stupid. I twisted the valve, but I twisted it the wrong way. But it's done now, don't need to worry. It's about 5:30, might be a bit later than that, maybe 6 o'clock. Fire's still going. I'm gonna run out of wood soon though, so I'm probably gonna end up in my tent relatively early. I've got my beer, my head torch, and yeah, I'm just sitting here watching the fire burn. It's beautiful. The only thing, I'm quite warm because the fire's burning. So I guess I'm questioning how well I'd cope up a mountain without the fire. I mean, I've only got my base layer and this jacket on, and I've got fleece leggings on and then these trousers. So obviously up a mountain I'd have a few more layers on. I could get in my tent and get in my sleeping bag, but I think I'll probably come back and do this without a fire as well. Mind you, I'll get a good idea once the fire goes out how well I cope. So it's beautiful though. Oh, it's so relaxing. I just love it. It's just amazing to think that I've done loads of things today that I've never done before, and I've never done them on my own either. And it's just quite invigorating, enlightening, empowering. Empowering's the word. I just feel really grateful and really lucky to be here, and I can hear water flowing behind me, the crackle of the fire. Yeah, it's a good day. I'll definitely be doing this more often. starting to get a little hungry, so I've got my by the fire. Oh, you can't see anything, it's so smoky. Homemade spag bowl, yum. I've watched quite a few videos on wild camping on YouTube, and not one of them talk about washing up at the end of it. So in here, yeah, I've got pasta burnt on the bottom. Hey ho. So in there is meant to go my gas canister and stuff, and now it's all dirty and I didn't think about how I'm going to clean it, so I've got no cloth or anything, so I guess I'm just going to have to put everything in there. I wonder if I've got something I could line it with. So I need to make a note that next time I've got to bring a cloth, because I didn't think that through. Obviously I could clean it in the river. Might just do that. So it's about 9 o'clock. I've just got into bed. Getting in my sleeping bag was the hardest thing I've done this evening. I've got a fleece liner, which I got in fine, but I stupidly unzipped my bag. I was trying to get it zipped back up, like the material kept getting stuck in it. Oh, absolute nightmare. So I've got a bag of clothes here as a pillow. I'm probably, yeah, gonna try and get some sleep now. So I'll say good night and I'll see you in the morning. Morning. So it's actually 7:20, which is quite late for me. Wasn't the best night's sleep I've ever had, I'll be honest. I think to start off with, my mat was too hard, so I had let some of the air out halfway through the night, about 2 o'clock this morning. And then in some areas of my body was touching the floor, I let out too much air, and that's okay. So I just need to get that balance right. I did keep waking up. I do think I need to invest in a better pillow. This wasn't comfortable. It wasn't the most comfortable sleep. No, it's better off in the car. I prefer my car camps for sleeping. Because you can surround yourself with blankets and duvets and things. But I wasn't cold, which was good. But it was amazing. Just when I deflated the sleeping mat, the areas of my body that were touching the floor, I could feel the cold coming up. So when it's fully inflated, it really does do a really good job. But I wasn't cold at all, which was brilliant, because I thought I would be, and I didn't need to put my bivvy on. So yeah, I'm gonna get up, go for a wee, see what it's like out there, and then probably just start packing up, go home. Right, so that's everything packed up, just the tent left to do.